So today we are reacting to a video entitled "I Can't Believe He Recorded Himself." 50 Cent says Diddy didn't pay his videographer. It's one of Anton Daniels' videos on his Millionaire Morning Show. Let's get right into it.
In the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put the stuff in my fanny pack, King?
Why he wear so many socks?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come to me with a solution. No matter what, no matter what nobody said. Let's just here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account in how he was coming off to the public.
The exclusive video also shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
Off my back, bro. Lord, you win. I'm gonna win. Lord, you win. We win it.
I'll accept it. I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people.
Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
You're a public person as well, and there was one instance in Harlem, and his reaction when those people
Went away.
went away.
Got in the car and said, I feel like I need to wash. Like I'm dirt. That was it should show you his character.
Is that
If that, it's okay. So if that in particular shows you his character, then now I got the same character when it comes to washing my hands with people. Because let me tell you something. The first thing that I do when I get home is I wash my hands. And sometimes I jump straight in the shower. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about when it comes to, oh no, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The first thing I do when I get home is I wash my hands. Bro, people be out here living foul. You shaking hands, you hugging people. First of all, it's spirits. People got spirits on them, man. You got to get that shit off of you. I don't really understand why that's so controversial that he said, hey, man, I got to wash my hands or whatever. When I get off of a plane, when I get off of a flight, first thing I do is I take my clothes off. Throw that junk inside of the, you know what I'm saying, the hamper, start up a load, and keep it moving. Wash my hands, and I get up off it, man. And listen, bro, you in the air, you on planes, you got circulation of air, you hugging people, you giving dap. People, wow. Man, every time you go into a public bathroom, I see at least one or two people that never even wash their hands and they walk right on out. And
These are facts. This is definitely facts. I don't know. Are people making that a big deal because he said he wanted to wash his hands after touching people in the public? That's not nothing crazy to me. I feel like that goes without saying though, but it's not anything crazy to me. So I understand what he's talking about, especially the spirits part. It is spirits out there, and for the people that's unconscious about it, sometimes they like it's easy to get trapped into something when you don't know what people are doing. Like I know somebody that don't let people touch the back of they like just their back because he's so conscious about how spirits enter the body, and he does not like when people touch the back of his neck or the back of him, and he don't play about that shit neither. So I get what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? However, we are talking about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We are talking about Diddy.
public bathroom, they walk right out the door. No. I don't see nothing. Listen, we can say a lot of things about Diddy, but I'm not really, you said it was bad timing. No, it's not bad timing. It's just that people are easily offended at everything. I disagree. It's not bad timing. People just can't wait to jump on the bandwagon. And when somebody says something, they automatically demonize it because of the person that said it, not because it was wrong. Not because it was wrong, is because it's Diddy. That's the only reason why it became a thing, is because Diddy said it. Somebody said, how did they get the footage? Okay, so I was told that they got the footage because Diddy was having him record so that he could basically do his own thing. And then he didn't pay the camera guy. And so the camera guy, because he didn't get paid, sold it to them. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. I heard that the camera guy sold the footage because Diddy was being cheap. And so the camera guy wanted to get paid for his services, and so he went to the ops.
Now, how much trouble is the camera guy in? I mean, danger. How much danger is the camera guy in? Because we all know that Diddy is in all of these conspiracies about getting this one out of the way and getting that one out of the way. And then the other day, he sends 50 Cent basically funeral flowers while he's in the club in Miami. So all of these shots going around with different people. I want to know how much danger is the camera guy actually in?
I don't know why people don't pay their people. When you get money, or when you running up a bag and stuff, I don't understand why people don't pay their people. I don't get that. Don't you know that you got to pay the wolves? Bro, if you don't pay the wolves, eventually they going to eat you because they hungry. Bro, let me say this. The wolves ain't even tripping. I'm going to be honest with you. This is what people don't understand about their team. The wolves ain't gonna trip about going through the mud with you. They'll do stuff for free. They'll hold you down, but they want you to at least get when you come up, or when you start winning, or you start running up the bag or whatever. You got to break bread. You got to break bread with the people that hold you down.
That part, you have to break bread with the people that you come up with. Y'all seen The Lion King. Y'all seen it, man. Mufasa was a great king. As soon as Scar got into place and he wasn't breaking bread with everybody like how Mufasa was, at the end of the movie, you see how that turns out. Now, I'm using it as a metaphor, but that's real life. That's real life. If you come up and you blessed to be the leader of a certain pack, and then you get some bread, and it's okay to eat, but even when you leave the crumbs, like, niggas want to eat, bro. Some people don't leave the crumbs on the table. It reminds me of the DMX, DMX, rest in peace, when he said, I'm not mad at no young artist, whether they mumble rapping or anything, getting their money, because every rapper is feeding at least 15 of their homies. Everybody got a job now. You got the road manager. You got the one that does merchandise. You got the one that books the shows. You got the actual manager. You know what I'm saying? You got the videographer. You got the photographer. You got the booking manager. You got all of these people around you that's actually making bread now. So regardless of what you getting into, it's young black people making money. So that's really what I support, man. If you out here and you getting bread, break bread like Jesus, man. That's all you gotta do. Or you're gonna become a Judas victim. I'm trying to tell you.
Or else it builds up a level of animosity, and that's just human nature. If you come up, if I have all of these people, right? Because you know me, I like to show my receipts. I show you how much I make. People know and all of this stuff. Now, let's say, for example, I got Mika, Molly, Slimmy, Q Diddy, Carrie, Kimmy, Miss Sanchez, and Lex, right? How many of us is that?
11
Mika,
disciples.
Molly, Carrie, Q Diddy, Slimmy, that's
Why do you
5.
remember all of that?
Damn, I just messed it up. Let's say it's about 8 of us, right? Let's say it's about 8 or 9 of us, and everybody is cool. Now, let's say I'm on here and, all of the super chats. Sometimes we can have 100 super chats come in on room 9 because I don't expect for them to want something from me because they wouldn't want Anton Daniels revenue. They won't want Millionaire Morning Show revenue because that's not something that they're doing. But let's say, for example, on room 9, at the very least, on room 9 and Q, right? Q, all of that on room 9, and we getting hundreds of super chats or whatever like that, right? And revenue and all of this stuff. And let's say I was like, hey man, listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my people. Y'all my crew. And I never sent them a dime. Never even sent them a dime. How do you think, what does that say about me as a person? I'm making all of this money and all of this revenue. You telling me I can't at the very least share the revenue that they're helping me generate, but they putting in hours and hours of talk time. They stand up late, all of this stuff. You telling me you ain't gonna share? You doing all of this and you ain't gonna share? Even on Fight Club, Aaron, Brittany B, they got the majority of that money. You tell them at the very least when an opportunity comes up, your car, for example, you telling me I'm not going to say, well, wait a minute, let me see where my bag chasers at first. Because the first people that I'm going to tap into is my community. So I'm going to put the money with the people. And I'm going to pay them more. I'm going to pay them, whatever it is that I'm going to do everything that I can to ensure they get it back. And not only that, you're supposed to help them get new opportunities. You're supposed to support their platforms. You're supposed to use your platform to promote.
And that's really what it is. That's really what it is. A lot of people don't see past that. A lot of people think that, you see, like karma is good karma, bad karma, all of that. When you show love, love is coming right back to you. When you give in abundance, abundance is coming back to you. You're going to be blessed in abundance. So some people just don't think like that. Some people is so insecure. We talking about a billionaire, right? Diddy. Some people are so insecure that they feel like if they share the wealth, somebody else is going to outshine them. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It really makes no sense when you really think about it. When you give good graces come directly back to you tenfold. And I'm a living testament to that. But I can almost bet my life that that's how the laws of nature works. You know what I'm saying? When you give, it comes right back to you. It's when you're selfish and you start to feel like, all right, if I give this person something, he might outshine me. Or if I give this person something, it's going to hurt me in some type of way. That's when you begin that ceiling for yourself. So even with being a billionaire, you go through all of this bullshit. You're a horrible person. I can almost bet that you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? You may be comfortable in being unhappy, but I can almost bet that deep down inside you're broken, you're not happy, anything. So that ceiling is still there. Don't let it fool you just because he got a lot of money. You still create that cap for yourself and you can never be at your fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I want to be, man. I want to be happy, love, peaceful, happiness. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Show people, give them visibility. Now, people like Molly, for example, she don't want the visibility. She just support just to support, but it don't mean that I'm not going to help her out or I'm not going to pour into her or I'm not going to ensure that she get paid and compensated. So I'm going to pour into my people. You know what? Because they pour into me, so I'm going to pour back. And then That means we all pouring into each other and we all gonna benefit from it. Everybody wins, everybody has. It's that fucking greed.
That's a fact.
Being cheap and greedy is gonna get you killed. It's gonna get you thrown under the bus. It's gonna get footage sent out. Niggas is being cheap. What do you mean? We came from nothing. I'ma send it with the people. When we go out to the Patreon meetups, and if I do go after hours and we go out to dinner, hey man, I got it. Everybody, I'm taking care of everything. And it ain't because you big dog, it's because you're appreciative of the people that surround you and show you love on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
When my website got redone, hey, I'm hiring a bag chaser to do that. And I'm gonna send him a bag. He told me a price, I just sent it to him. You ain't gonna pay the cameraman? You ain't gonna pay the cameraman? And I'm gonna pay. That's the first person I'm gonna pay. He got the footage. It's bad business, man. I don't even understand how these niggas became successful sometimes. Like, you ain't gonna pay the cameraman?
Need to wash. Like I'm dirt. That was it show you his character.
Was that the reason for including it?
Yeah. I mean, and it's what's the odds that you would do that in front of the camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right? For 20 years, right? Is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester. Like maybe you'll come play with me type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
I think it's important to.
I think that's 100% cap. I think it's 100% cap. 100% cap, 10 times over. I like 50 and his business dealings as far as his ability to continue to stay relevant and get a bag. You will never, ever convince me. Thank you, Iman. You would never convince me that 20 years when a nigga hanging around your baby mama and your kid, I think that everything changed. I think he's selling it because, he's on Good Morning America, but you're not going to convince me that 50, that it's just because he asked to take you shopping. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell no, I'm not going for it. Nope. So you went and paid to create a docuseries because a nigga asked to take you shopping? You're never going to sell me on that.
I never heard him say that. I just heard him say that it wasn't that personal. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing about his baby moms and what's her name. I feel like, yeah, this all got to do with everything. So I'm agreeing with Anton Daniels. I'm just saying I never heard 50 say that it's not about him hanging with my son or my baby mother. It was about him taking me shopping. He just said that he didn't take that personal because everybody in the industry know what Diddy is capable of. I got a lot of family members that's in the industry, and everybody for a long time knows the type of Diddy parties that was going on and all of that. Don't mean that there was in attendance, but they knew it. So all of my real niggas, all of the real rights, they stayed away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of 50. I just feel like he's just the king of trolling, so he's in the mix right now. But I feel like he was one of them that just stayed away from it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, like you bugging right now. You know what I'm saying?
Slimmy debated that last night. I said what I stand on what I said.
To also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this project.
The 4-part series also features 2 jurors from Combs' trial who are speaking for the first time about how they reached their mixed verdict, finding Combs guilty of 2 prostitution offenses, but clear of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, both sharing their thoughts on the relationship between Combs and singer Cassie. Juror 75 describing them as 2 people in love, and Juror 160 saying in part, domestic violence wasn't one of the...
You said, did he still hate Ja? Yeah, because That's a whole nother thing. That ain't got nothing to do with like just oh, I don't like him. That's because of a real in life, real personal beef, like a real thing. We tried to kill each other type of thing. That ain't got that don't have nothing to do. Ja didn't say, hey man, let me take you shopping. What are you talking about? Y'all kill me trying to conflate stuff. Nope.
Charges.
Cassie, is she a victim in all this?
I believe Cassie's a victim in all this because she came in as such, she's like 18, like 19 years old in the very beginning. After a while, over time, you condition for it.
The goal,
Fifth is dirty. Fifth is a dirty dude, bro.
what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, were their decisions colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, in that courtroom?
Do you think that hip hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Not all. Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
He's trolling, bro. He is the king of just trolling, my nigga. He goes against the hegemony all the time. Shit that nobody want to say, he gonna say it. Whether he's right or whether he's wrong, he's going to say it.
Nah, I'm not going, bro. I'm not going, bro. Nope. I don't agree. And it don't mean that I don't like his music. I actually went to his concert. I went to one of his residency dates in Vegas. I think it was last year. And it was a fire concert, and I had a good time at it. And I like Get Rich or Die Trying, but I don't agree with it. I don't agree with this type of behavior. I'm not a fan. And I think it's wild. I just think that it's wild. I think it's wild. Make sure you guys hit a like for the album. But maybe, again, when you messing with somebody's baby mama, I guess Fifth said all bets is off. K. Cooper says, AD, break it down for me how 50 Cent is wrong for this.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, and I said this in my last video, man. There are so many documentaries on Diddy already. Nobody's calling them people out. Everybody's focused on this Netflix documentary. Just because he's going against the hegemony does not make him a wrong person. Is 50 perfect? No, nobody's perfect. But I do feel like people just need to chill because it wasn't anything new that came out. You know what I'm saying? Like Anton Daniels, he got an opinion about a lot of stuff. And some of the things I agree with, a lot of the things that he said I don't necessarily agree with, and this is one of them. But I don't think that Fifth is a dirty player. I feel like in this game of social media, troll. If you guys, that's how you're gonna get your money, then go ahead. We got content creators doing it all the time. All the time. And is he wrong? That's like technically, he does have beef with the guy. Like, it's not like they friends and they doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see 50 doing this to any of his friends or people that he just fell out with and they didn't say nothing to him. I still don't see 50 doing that to those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong because, 50 is a jack of all trades. He might just pop out with some shit that I've never seen before. But I don't think he's wrong. I feel like the documentary was great. I didn't see all of the episodes, but I didn't want to. Why? Because I done seen multiple of them joints on Tubi already and on YouTube and mad interviews about the information that's already out there. It wasn't nothing new incriminating in the video.
I don't expect for women to understand it, I guess, a little bit more, because women are just, y'all civilians. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are collateral damage. A lot of women don't even realize that they're being used by men to get back at other guys. A lot of women don't even realize that they're being leveraged and used by men to get back at other guys.
That's a fact.
I can't even say that. Think about it. And Diddy is not innocent in this either, right? I believe that Diddy is a lot more covert with his shade that he has, right? So I'll give you an example. Why would Diddy fuck with 50 Cent's baby mama? I'm not saying 50 is wrong. I'm just saying that 50 is wild. Why would Diddy mess with 50 Cent's baby mama? Of all the women that he can have access to in life, he decides that he wants to have this chick around him. I think that they low key, and just because Diddy didn't overtly say it, I think that he did. I think that he did that on purpose. And 50 probably took that as a slight. He took it some type of way. And this is them going back and forth with each other. This is them going back and forth with each other. I never had to mess with your chick. Everybody know who everybody's is. Even on a very, very, fuck the big people, the local people know who's whose. You see certain people. Look, it's certain people in the city, and this happens in every city. It happened in Atlanta. It happened in Miami. It happened in New York. It happened in Los Angeles. It happened in Houston. It happened in Detroit. Everybody know whose is whose and whose is off limits. Everybody know what everybody know. As far as the women, now it's certain women that's for everybody, and it's certain women that's off limits. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. What's the worst thing that I can do to a person, right? Think about it like this. What's the worst thing that I can do to a person that I'm trying to get back at them that I don't have to go to jail for? What's the worst thing that I can get back at a person that I don't have to go to jail for? Meaning that you got to remove getting somebody hit. You got to remove getting somebody set up. You don't want something coming back to you as far as you going to jail or going to prison for anything. What's the worst thing that you can do to a dude? It's only two things, in my opinion, that I can think of right off the top of my back. Right off the top of my head.
Girl.
First thing is to try to get him to go to jail. It's to snitch on him. It's to tell his business and put it out there to where somebody can basically drop a dime on a nigga.
If that's the first thing that came to your mind, B, I don't want to be friends with you. That's crazy. How the hell you try to get somebody to go to jail? That's crazy. The first and only thing that came to my mind is deflower his girl or his ex-girl. That's it.
That's what Chauncey did. He did that to Kane and them. He did that to O Dog and Kane and them. I'm gonna drop a dime on this nigga. Go back and watch. Menace to Society. Drop the dime on that nigga. Because he was trying to mess with his girl. And what's the second thing? It's to fuck his chick. Crack his chick. That's the two things. That's the two main things, is you can either drop a dime on a nigga or you can go and crack his chick. That's why niggas be so heartbroken. You fuck with that nigga? The fuck is wrong with you? Now he got one up on you.
That's a fact.
Now he got.
And don't let her fuck with a nigga like me, somebody you can't fuck with. That shit gonna hurt.
Got one up on you. You can't let a nigga have one up on you in the streets. A nigga, he can never have one up on you. Never let a dude have one up on you.
Let me tell you something, man. If a man know that he could smash your chick, he does not respect you. That's it. As soon as somebody know that they could crack your shorty, there's all respect is gone. Period. Because if your girl don't respect you, why the fuck would I? And you putting up with that? I'm not putting up with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You green. You a green light in every situation. I guess that was it, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Supreme. I'm just your local new YouTuber trying to get the 500 subscribers. Make sure y'all sub up, hit a like for the algorithm. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Drop y'all comments and let me know what y'all think about the situation, man. Because I see this getting a lot of traffic. Even my last video did more numbers than I usually do. So since this is getting so much traffic, man, I know y'all got some thoughts out there. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. Peace.